You think you know what's going on, but you don't know anything. I'm only using half my strength and I'm still stronger than you. Greetings from planet Jersin. You've now been warped into the arbitrary, enthralling astronomical phenomenon that has been identified as JRSIN'S universe, and today we're reading random Reddit posts. Now, I'm going to begin by saying, usually when I look for these posts, they actually are random. I mean, I'm following some of these subreddits, but for the most part, I just go based off of what the title is saying. I don't too much dive deep into the actual post itself. I wanted to wait till I got on here to actually read and figure out what's going on. All right, so rap subreddit. Let's see how this goes. What if a real rap album came out that didn't have swearing? First off, I don't have any problem with swearing. I do it more than most, but the rap genre is known for it. However, let's say a rap album comes out with no swearing whatsoever. No, this won't be an album by some type of Will Smith or Flo Rida type rapper, which the rap community hates. This is rap that's actually raw, aggressive, and authentic, having more in common with albums like Illmatic, 36 Chambers, or the works of Westside Connection. For example, no, this wouldn't be an edited version, but the normal version. Would this turn you off of it, or would you be fine with it either way? No, I wouldn't be fine with it. Moving on. All right, so that first one was a waste. On to the next. Off my chest subreddit. It's over for most men, including me. I have a funny feeling about that title now that I'm reading it the second time. Title says it all. I can't fucking take it anymore. Roping is the only way out. God damn. I've tried my entire adult life to get it. Oh, no. No. It's one of them. Ain't no fucking way. I've tried my entire adult life to get a girlfriend or even have sex to no success. I'm successful in all other metrics. I'm outgoing, coworkers love me, etc. That is a self-observation. No one is actually saying this to you. My friends say my dating app pictures are decent, but I get no likes or matches. I'm dying on the inside. People see me as such a positive, happy-go-lucky person, but all I want is to cease existing. I don't like people with this doomer mentality shit. Fuck. I'd still be a virgin if I didn't travel to a country where prostitution is legal. This is the only thing keeping me going. Luckily, I make good money and now I'll be able to retire in my 40s. My plan is to relocate to a country where prostitution is legal. I've actually based my whole life around that now, and the FIRE movement, whatever that is. Depressing, I know. The thing is, I don't like traveling and buying sex. Unfortunately, it's my only option, and a lot of men's only option if they don't want to die a virgin. I honestly wish I was born a different race. What the hell is going on here? I honestly wish I was born a different race. My white friend who is shorter and less good looking get tons of matches on dating apps from minority women. It's so disheartening that my own ethnicity of women don't even want me. You may say personality, but on dating apps, I don't even match to chat with anyone. It's so fucking over. I don't even know if I'll make it to my 40s for early retirement. I'll probably rope by then. My day is the following: wake up, go to work, come home, get high as possible, pass out around 8 p.m. and repeat the next day. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Can anyone relate? No. Get some fucking help. Call a therapist. Call a friend. Do something to help yourself. This doomer mentality shit is sickening. Reading this made me want to fucking pour my stomach out because I cannot believe that someone is literally in this mentality that they've created for themselves. They formulated their own dark cloud, and now they are suffocated by this way of thinking. There are no facts to back up or confirm any of this bullshit that was written here. This idea of wanting to rope yourself is fucking insane. If people like this actually got what they wanted, they'd realize how uninteresting it really is. They've magnified it in their mind a certain way to make it seem like if they got this thing, it would be a big deal. But unfortunately, for your hedonic set point, you would come to realize that this thing that you want normalizes itself, and the whole time you made it a bigger deal than what it actually was because you're in your own head creating scenarios and false belief that if you had this thing, your life would fucking peak. Moving on. You know, actually, I'm curious to hear what some of these people commented. I think the problem you're facing is your confidence. You probably let all the negative thoughts you have about yourself manifest, and women are most likely picking up on it. I would suggest faking it until you make it. No. I would more so suggest that you actually become someone that you're proud of. That way, when you walk out the house, you walk with a different kind of swagger. In fact, you walk with a different kind of step because you actually worked on yourself. You're proud of who you are. And yeah, your motion is just a little bit different because you know who you really is. When you can say, I'm him, oh, it's different. You have stated no hobbies or interests. Go out and do something that isn't getting high every single day. You probably coming across as boring and one-dimensional. You need to demonstrate that you can interact with the outside world. Yeah, that about sums it up. Take your ass outside. Now I'm moving on. All right. Off my chest. Rant. I told my husband that him watching corn upsets me and makes me uncomfortable. My marriage is possibly going downhill because my husband's adult video viewing has gotten out of hand, in my opinion. He's now watching it on the couch while we are watching movies with our kid. Ill. Spends an hour at a time on the toilet looking at that stuff. Sees it when we're in the restaurants, even more after he gets scolded from older people for watching that in a public place. One particular time, he got mad at me for not warning him. What the fuck? Like, was I supposed to know you were watching that? He also watches it when he's supposed to be watching our child and I'm at work. Watches it before he go to sleep. Whenever I ask him to stop or give me or our child attention, he blows up about how watching that stuff relaxes him, but he doesn't comprehend when I'm telling him that he watches it all the time. The tipping point was when we had an argument about it, and he got up and went to the living room and spent from 2 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. watched nothing but that. I sense an addiction. This shit is crazy. He tried to deny it, but the security camera picked up the audio and him on the couch watching his phone. I asked to see his phone, and he said, hold on, then swiped through his phone, then handed it to me. His browser history was wiped, as if we all just walking around here with empty-ass browsers. Good job, bud. But I did a deep dive into his phone and found out the disturbing subjects of the video, mostly incestuous in nature. Right. I blew up on him. I'm sure there's no pun intended there. And he said I'm being crazy. And it's just a different storyline, no different than the animes. I was about where one character is 1,000 of years old. I was like, yeah, that's complete fantasy, and the love interest is a college student. Show me a 1,000-year-old living person, and maybe I'll agree. But you're watching son and mother or dad and daughter stuff. Both are adults in defense, not minors. That hits too close home for me. Wow. Yeah, that's weird. I've suggested that he'd get counseling or therapy, but he declines every time, saying he doesn't have a problem, and I'm the one with the problem. Damn it. He continues with saying I shouldn't be so prude. And it's all right to watch and explore what genres are out there. I've told I don't have a problem with him watching that, but the fact that he spends over 80% of his day, including when he's at school, work, home, bathroom, restaurants, and Playgrounds. I told him there's a time and place to watch, certainly not the playground. I told him there's a time and place to watch that it's certainly not out in public and not for more than 30 minutes. And his attitude of blowing up when I ask him a question when he has to pause his vid is a bit concerning. He says I'm overthinking everything. He just watches it to unwind. So Reddit, what should I do? Am I overthinking this and stuck in an outdated view on adult entertainment? Suggestions of how to have him see things the way I do would be appreciated. Yo, this dude's brain is fried. He literally is stuck. Bro has a problem, clearly. Anyways, I wonder what the comments are screaming. Leave him, this is disgusting. What happens when he gets caught watching porn at the playground? Yeah, what the fuck? What's this playground shit? Like, I don't understand. What are we doing? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing? Crack?
Porn addiction is an overblown concept, but in your case, it's a real problem. The clinical standard for something being a problem is when it's constant, the person can't stop, and it's interfering with their daily life. Given that he's doing this constantly, including around your kid to the point of ignoring the kid, being angry to the point of violence when confronted, etc., he has a real and serious issue. This is not something you can fix on your own or that he can just stop. He needs some professional help, specifically individual counseling for him and marriage counseling for the two of you. Look for a therapist with experience in addiction issues for him, but ask first and avoid religious-based ones who tend to operate on shaming tactics that don't work well in these cases. I agree with that Redditor. Find some help. Find some fucking help. Fix him. Fix his ass. Damn. And isn't that a solid fucking way to conclude and wrap that up? Because honestly, I'm not in any disagreement with that at all. And hopefully no one else is. Well, at least I don't think they are. But anyways, I'm going to disappear now.